Hello, my name is Dustin Lemick. I am the CEO and founder of BriteCo, and today we're going to talk about watch brands, specifically the most expensive watch brands that are out there today. To start, I would always kind of start with the most well-known brand, which is Rolex. Rolex is a Swiss brand that has been around for an extremely long time, and there's a very long provenance when it comes to Rolexes. And they have a handful of different styles. One of their more popular styles is their sport models. You can think of like a Submariner or a Sea Dweller, things like that. They are more highly produced than some of its counterparts or competitors. They do have a large production line on a yearly basis. They do have limited edition watches as well, though, that are more limited than their sort of Submariner or their main styles. So it really would be sort of what folks think about when they think of kind of a high-end watch. A lot of folks will think about a Rolex. Certainly not the most expensive brand, though, and not the only luxury watch brand. The other watch brand that a lot of folks know about that's very high-end is Patek Philippe. Pateks are in very low production, very high-end Swiss watch group, and it's actually still a family-owned and run business, which is very interesting. And Patek Philippe makes some really, really classic Swiss brands. Also, we could talk about a brand called Vacheron, and Vacherons are also, again, Swiss. I think you're probably sensing a theme here. Not all, but most of the higher-end luxury watch brands are produced in Switzerland. Even brands that have sort of an Italian or German heritage, a lot of them are actually still produced in Switzerland. So something interesting that you might want to check out. So Vacheron is another Swiss brand, very high-end. They make watches that are sport models, but also kind of classic or dress models. All of these brands, including Vacheron, will create watches in different metal types, steel, gold, white gold, platinum, etc. And all of these brands also will have a variety of different kind of complications depending on what model you're looking to purchase. Some of those complications can include chronographs or perpetual calendars and obviously date functions and things like that. And so you can get into some very complicated production and specific types of complications. Moving away from sort of the Swiss brands, there's a very well-known luxury German brand called Lange Sohn, and Langes are also, they're German and German produced, and they've sort of helped set the stage for sort of best-in-class German watch production. Really beautiful watches. Typically, they stay away from sort of the sport models, and they more tend to focus on kind of your classic upscale dress type models, and also really beautiful watches. Now, those are just a few examples of some luxury watches and really high-end expensive watches. There's a handful of other brands that I certainly would recommend checking out if you're interested in luxury watches, ranging from very boutique, bespoke kind of watches and going up to more kind of mainstream, well-known watches. And so tons of resources out there for you to check out, and also read our article and reach out to us if you have any questions. Thanks.